data pulling and stuff, and she keeps track of some of her predictions and things like that. So she said, Joe, just sign up here, and it'll email you with all the updates. And no, you can't sign up, people. I love you, but this is a private thing. But so I'll get them and I'll read through them, and if anything interesting, okay, let me post that on Patreon. And she had sent one out yesterday, so it was in the evening before I got a hold of it and looked at it, and it talked about DigiByte and this move she had mentioned earlier in May, first week, I think it was May 3rd. She said something about this move in DigiByte, we're going to get out at this point, get into Redcoin at this point, and blah, blah, blah. Well, that little move happened, and she was up 140% on getting out of DigiByte at 0.22 was the number she got, and 0.022, excuse me, on DigiByte, so 2.2 cents. Take some sort of, I think it was 50% of that profit, dump into Redcoin. Redcoin's going to pop, which as you've seen, Redcoin has been popping numerous times since then. So anyway, she was like, okay, to make a little side note, we're up 140% on that one, blah, blah, blah. But she goes, I thought we were going to come back down to 0.011, so 1.1 cent on DigiByte. And then we were going to make another move. But she goes, I'm getting it's 1.6 now. Zach, we're not going that low. And this big pullback, myself included, maybe this big news coming at the end of the month, I felt like we were going to see this big pullback too. She's like, I'm not so sure that's going to happen now. We may just continue on going up to the all-time high in the not-too-distant future. She goes, but as part of this little up-down thing, so I'm going to throw y'all a little bone if she's right on this. Again, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This is not financial advice. This is just woo-woo, psychic, something. But she does believe DigiByte's going to start getting some contracts in the EU for this tracking, Autumn ID, whatever they call it, and COVID tracking, tracing, all this crap, and other things. There'll be other uses for it. And that's going to be a huge push for DigiByte as far as prices. She feels they're going to lock it down. It's like the deal's going to get done, and it might be more than one entity within the EU, possibly, but that doesn't even matter. And she thinks it's going to be going to 30 cents because of this. I'm not, again, even if she gave me the absolute precise timing, I know this is exactly what's going to happen, I'd still tell you guys, for God's sake, look at last year. We're a year off. Look at WebBot stuff. 2016, 2017 is happening now. 3 years later. Potentially 4 if you look at 2016. So, again, take this stuff with a grain of salt as I tell you this, but that thing right now is 1.8 cents. And I told my Patreons I had a draft of the Patreon post from last night. And I'm like, I'm not publishing this yet because she's showing 16 cents and 11 cents. I think she meant 0.16 and 0.17, or 11, meaning 1.1 cent and 1.6 cents, not 16. I better clarify before I post this. Pretty sure, but again, I don't want to make a mistake to get someone jumping in the market or something. So she got back to me way late at night. I woke up in the morning and said, all right, okay, there's my post. I saved it as a draft. And yep, she made that mistake, but that was the only mistake. She meant to say 0.16, not 0.16, or 0.11. She meant 0 or 0.011. So I was like, okay, that's what I thought. But the rest of the speech was another move for Redcoin coming to get out of DigiByte at a certain point and put some of that into Redcoin again because Redcoin's going to pop again. And Redcoin has been popping like she thought, at least so far, but we're going to wait for the rest of the timeline. Hopefully she was just off a year. Now everything she said is going to start happening. So, anyways, 30 cents, not 3 cents, 30 cents. DigiByte should be coming in the not too distant future. It could be weeks, it could be months. To be fair, but go ahead and go in. You can walk in. We got some friends. Watch, the kids got friends coming today. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw y'all a little bone here. I've been very, very blessed with the sheer number of people coming to my Patreon. Huge increase in my numbers. I just can't believe it right now with everyone out of a job and everything. That's just unbelievable. I'm very grateful for that. And I've told my Patreon, every now and then, I need to just say things on YouTube, or you might be like, oh, it's private, man, you should have kept it on Patreon. Just work with me on this. Sometimes I need to help, throw a bone or whatever. Again, and I can't tell you that I know with absolute certainty this can happen, but if DigiByte's going to even close to 30 cents, and it's 2 cents right now, well, 0.18, and by the way, it was up yesterday, and I told everybody in the post, even though I hadn't drafted, I didn't post it yet, and I took a screenshot to show everybody, hey, I was going to tell you this, to prove the timestamp, and I did, but I said, it's like 0.22, 2.2 cents or whatever. I'm like, okay, I think I'm just going to, next decent drop, I'm going to just jump back in. I don't want to wait for 0.016, like, whatever. So I wake up this morning, it's at 0.018. Okay, that's 2 tenths or whatever off of this one. I'm done, I'm going back in. So I went ahead and went back in, and it worked. I got them, and I'm on standby now, so I'm in that. And I did make a little profit on that move because I got out at 0.2, which is 2 cents, 0.02, and 0.22, 2 different trades I did, or sell orders. So I don't know which one was more than the other. Let's just say I'm at, I sold at 0.021. I'm back in at 0.018 something, a hundredth of a decimal, whatever the other number was, because it wasn't exactly 18. It was like 18 and a half cents. But not that it matters. Again, I'm not squabbling over 1.6 cents, 1.8 cents. If it's going to 30 cents, you know what? We had a dump today, and it may dump further. We may get to the end of the month, and then, oh my gosh, the event happens with politics, whatever. Markets are really unstable all of a sudden. Cryptos come crashing down too. Again, then I may just say, well, time to dip into the bank account. Not my little side stash. I've used that bank account time. Jump in there and grab some more. I might have to do that. But even so, even if you didn't, if it's going to 30 cents, and I got reason to believe she's going to be right, whether it's a week from now, 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever. Because we may hear the whole world try to, again, oh, second wave of corona, second wave, it's getting bad, the numbers are back. They're already starting it. They're going to try to drag this to the end of the year so they can do the mail-in voting everywhere. I don't buy any of their crap on the news. But that won't stop people from believing what they see on the news, from deciding, I need to make some decisions, or hey, we're going to use this DigiByte thing. It's going to be a worldwide phenomenon to do contact tracing stuff for any viruses that happen in the future. All of a sudden, DigiByte makes massive leaps and bounds, which it already is. And if it's going to 30 cents, I know how much I got. Do you know how much you got? How much does that equal for you? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking house payoff time. So we'll see what happens. But I'll leave you with another reminder of many I've given. Same reminder. Psychic Sharon Michelle. I see this going, at some point, $9 per coin. DigiByte. White Dove. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking it's going to be around $12. That doesn't mean, oh, well, when? I don't know. They don't know. And even if they do, when they typically, well, I think it might be next year, they know. Timing, spirit world, whatever. We're too far off for whatever reason. We just can't get that locked down. I don't know why. But I don't care. And you shouldn't either, because in the meantime, when the prices are not that high, you could be dipping a little. Let me pull a little bit actually. Let me pull another $20. I got $100 just this month. Let me throw another $100 in there. One of these, in this case, DigiByte. Because at 2 cents, it's a lot easier to get a whole bunch of them for a little bit of money than it will be when it's 30 cents, or when it finally hits $1, or whatever, etc. So Sharon Michelle giving us that, and in her vision, she said, I see a big, like a bulldozer, that represents DigiByte, and it's just bulldozing this huge area. It starts off small, and you start to recognize, wow, it's really getting some work done. Big area. And no one's really paying attention, it's just working away, nothing major to report on, just clearing out a field. And all of a sudden, by the time it's done, everyone notices, oh my God, look at what they've done. Look at the sheer work that this thing did, this one bulldozer did. And then it turns into a big golden brick, representing very much huge wealth. And everyone finally realizing, oh, look what they've done. And it's kind of what's happening now. Oh, look what DigiByte's doing with, oh my gosh, they're about to close a deal on a contact tracing thing in the EU with at least 1 or 2 member states. Whoa, what's this? No one was paying attention to old DigiByte before. They couldn't get listed on Binance, or have no battles with Binance. Come on, CZ, let us on Binance. You know, we don't have the funds to just give you to list us, please. You know, I think Binance is going to list them out of sheer, holy crap, I'd be a moron not to list them because the trade volume that's happening, we're losing out on all that money. I think we're going to go ahead and list DigiByte. And then what happens to the price of DigiByte when it gets listed on Binance? So, anyways, again, my psychic dude, Joe, one of your cups is getting ready to seriously fill. And I don't mean it by a little. This one's about to go crazy. One of them in particular, I don't know which one, it's about to go whoa. And they're reminding me, Joe, they're reminding me to tell you, don't let it slip. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. And it's going to be huge. But don't get greedy and try to wait for more. Take it and do what I told you to do. They want you to pay your house off. They want you to take care of this. So I said, I hear you. I remember. And, okay. So if it's one, again, maybe it is DigiByte. You know, he thought it was one of the ones that was up there. The only ones that were up were Theta Fuel, and Electronium, as I spoke with him. Now, today's not over. And what if DigiByte does a massive reversal and goes way up? You know what I mean? So whatever, it doesn't really matter. All I know is I'm in it. Whatever one it is, he seems to tell me, they're telling me, yeah, you have one for sure. So that's it. I bought a winch from Harbor Freight the other day because there's a triangle rock when I go back out to New Mexico that I want to move, and I'm realizing, man, just put a winch on it. Go get a 2,000-pound winch. The thing only weighs 20 pounds. I can put it in my backpack, no problem. And they get a little small battery, which I already have. You know, those little jumpstart batteries that thing weighs 5 pounds, if that. And I thought, yeah, we only need to move a rock once. That thing ought to handle it. So I get the thing home, and it's missing the button that goes reverse and forward. It's missing the connector to connect the battery. What the? I call the number. Sorry, due to COVID, we're not even here at work. Oh, Christ. Send an email, no response. Okay. I called yesterday. I just need to return this thing. Yeah, come on, bring the receipt, no problem. I go on to Amazon. Oh, here's 500 pound weight. 500 more pounds of cooling pressure, basically. Cooling ability. And it was about the same price, like $69, I think. Amazon Prime. And it only weighed, I think, 15 or 16 pounds or something like that. Like, or maybe mine was 20-something pounds. Yeah, this other one was like 20-something pounds. And this one was like 18 pounds. I'm like, oh, sweet. More power, weighs less. Oh, now we're talking. So anyways, I decided right before I go do that, let me go sit out here and do this video real quick. I'll upload it, and as soon as it's done uploading, I'll just get my vehicle and head over there and get it done. So, wish y'all the best of luck. Keep the faith. Cryptos, again, I hope you're in the same ones I'm in, and I hope whatever one